You could do that and rejoin and send Mills an invite because I think Mills needs an invite to the lobby and the booth. So I don't know if you can pull that off. Since I'm in here, you can come in with me with it. All right. Anyway, you're good. No, you can do it another way, Robbie. We found out. Sorry guys, as we're going live, green here with I think it was lap 72 here for Giggity Racing League here at Richmond Motor Speedway. Sorry for a little delay between two streams here. Robbie helped us out on a tight pinch to help us get some coverage of this race before we got into here. But no, Robbie, if you want to back out, invite Mills to the party because you're the host of this room of the party. You can invite Mills and invite him to the race lobby room. What you'll do is you'll hold your PlayStation button, go over to NASCAR Heat 4, go to other lobbies, you can rejoin into a lobby you were invited to. Yep, disconnect, come back in. Yeah, that's what I did when I was doing my dang. Yeah, tell Mills to add you in chat. He'll do it. But yeah, guys, got some good. Did you know who the leader was when you went by chance for me? You have to run in a second. Okay. I actually like that ghost car. That one car looks really pretty. And I know. Oh, he's running that car. Oh. I forgot. Yeah, guys, we went away from custom cars because of lag issues. So now we're running back to our normal paint schemes. That is a nice colored car. I would have said it in add. Oh. Dude, I am coughing a lung up. Sorry guys for the coughing. Oh, as we see the three of flirting the wall. Oh man. Yeah, it was a bad allergy, so guys, sorry. Alright, Mills found him, so alright, let's get Mills in here. Alrighty guys. Do we know anybody that's on board camera tonight in their own stream? How many people would have gotten the race tonight? I didn't check that either. 10. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, for me being my debut tomorrow, I'm just banking on points, really. I mean, I thought I was decent at Canadian Tire. Yeah, I'm not. Taddy driving that Matty D. That Toyota throwback was nice. That's a nice car. You know, I think he found you. I think he added you. Sorry, guys. Let me see where my pizza's at real quick. Alrighty, guys. Mills, what's up, bud?
How's it going, guys?
Not much. I feel like a truck hit me. Other than that, I feel great. Alright. Guys, one moment. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my pizza. Give me 1 minute. Go PlayStation button, NASCAR Heat 4, other session, and then join off the people that you'll see it. You'll see it on the right hand side. All right back. And then invite Mills.
Yeah, I need an invite. Yeah, I was checking it out on your page before I transferred over. That's why there's beer, my friend. Crack a cold one, sit down, get cozy, enjoy everyone. Whereabouts are we in the race, Robbie? Do you know? Trout is in the race, isn't he? Yeah. Figure out how to get yourself back in there. Okay. Well, I'll just watch Trout stream until you get yourself in there. Yeah. Yeah, I got that one going on my cell phone. I'm like Larry Mack up in here. It's 5 to go in stage 1, so good time to be tuning in, everybody. We'll get ourselves some points here at the end of the stage, and I did. Thank you. I'm normally in Cup. Tell you the honest truth. The start time was pretty early there. Living over on the west side of the country, it's cutting it pretty close to getting off work. So, well, I think points-wise for Wednesday night elite right now, I think I'm around 8th, so it's not going to help. You know, I'll probably be dropping back to 10th or 11th, or maybe even worse. Hopefully not, but let's be realistic. Yeah, I think it's very well done. It's a lot of drivers in this league. It's a lot of work for Taddy and all the captains to keep it going, but 9 times out of 10 they put an awesome product on the racetrack, and I got my first win this year, so got that monkey off my back, and thank you. Yeah, no, it's a great league. If you're interested in joining, drop a line in the comments section there. We're always looking for new drivers.
Yeah, we have like what, almost 190 plus, don't we? Give you an example, Radlove that was in our chat last night, or was it truck race? Monday night, he actually just got picked up in Giggity in the developmental series. So
that is stage 1. Give you a rundown. Buck takes the stage win. Noko 2nd. Trout in 3rd. Taddy 4th. Checkmate 5th. Flirt with Disaster in 6th. Gatekeeper 7th. Tommy in 8th. RJ in 9th. And D. Smith rounds out the top 10. That's the thing about Richmond. If you have to make an unscheduled stop, you got to hit pit road under the green flag. You're gonna pay an arm and a leg for it. It's such a small track, but it's fast at the same time. The laps go by real quick.
tell you now from experience, me, you guys seen it when I was in the truck series before I got bumped to Xfinity. This track is fun to drive. It's just, you gotta learn your rhythm of how to do this. If you get out of toe just a smidge,
battle for the leads heating up here. We got Milko pushing Caddy for first. Tell you what, they're gonna get oh, a 62. Who is that? And everybody's in different cars now.
47
Buck,
hit the outside
he's
wall.
getting there. Caddy drops back to third. Milko takes the lead with Buck on his tail.
Actually, to let you know, the 47 actually is not Taddy this season.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow.
That's actually Trout. Trout's
That is a Trout. My fault there, everybody.
Taddy's in the 95.
Yeah, I better double check and make sure that I actually drive the 2 car, because I'm not sure anymore.
Sorry guys, I'm not eating supper here. I literally just got home. I have no time to do anything.
Everybody's got to eat.
Hey, when you're in that giggity life, man, it's a whole nother level. You sleep, breathe, and eat giggity.
It's true. It is true.
Especially when you
Nobody
have to
can say
cover
that
6
the
races
communication.
in a week.
Yeah, at least, if not more than that. You got to think every series. I could be wrong, but I believe every series races 2 nights a week.
Except for truck.
Trucks,
Well,
it's only one.
Well,
and then we got the
developmental technically yes.
yeah,
Trucks technically it is 2 a week.
and we got our dirt series too. So never a quiet day in Giggity.
Oh no.
Noko gets a little loose coming off the 2 there. Buck closes in.
So I was
2 guys have broken away.
I was talking to Taddy about this, Mills, and saying, I don't know if he told you yet either. So I know a friend of mine thinking about doing a special thing for just one of the series, one of the Cup series on Sunday, just to start it. So it's going to take a couple months to come in though. But I was talking to Taddy about it and try to see if I can get a custom-made die cast of Champion this season.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Absolutely.
Because I got a guy that can do the new gen cars, so he can.
Did Buck lose it? I think Buck lost it off of turn 2. He saved it, but he lost a lot of time doing it. Tell you what, Noko's car is going away from him too. That's twice now I've seen him snap loose coming off of turn 2.
See, what I like to see next season, I don't know if you guys would be down to see Giggity if we had space. I like to see custom cup. I mean, not custom cup, custom trucks. If we had the time,
Yeah.
I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, making a custom setup is definitely not an easy thing to do, and at least me, and speaking for the Canuck camp, you know, it's never a single effort. Usually 2, 3, 4 guys try and work together to come up with something close, and then give it the final touches as per the driver, but it is not easy to make these cars fast. Sometimes, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Sorry guys, that was 3 wide.
Oh, more contact. Trout hard in the wall. Oh, 3 wide coming up on him. Oh, it definitely around.
That was Tommy and Trout. Heavy damage to both cars.
Looks like we are going to stay green. Oh, no,
Literally.
caution is out.
I like how we both said, oh, at the same time I knew what we were talking about.
Yeah.
But no, what I was going to say before that 3 wide is I was going to say that Trout and Gatekeeper was actually catching Noco and Buck before all that happened.
Back under the green flag. Noco breaks away cleanly. He's got about a half car length back in the second row. That
See, I'm gonna tell you right now, though, guys. I mean, I'm not bashing Noco. I'm not saying nothing about him. He's a hell of a driver. If you guys noticed, this game-wise, it made him an even playing field than it was in Heat 3. Noco used to dominate. Like, he dominated in custom. With this game, it literally makes everybody equal. And it makes it, that's what I love about this game. And sometimes for a perspective of me when I'm having an in-handling car, I kind of hate it, though. Oh.
That is checkmate Taylor. But Graham, you hit the nail on the head, man. I 100% agree with you. There was a big equalizer going from NASCAR Heat 3 to Heat 4. Me personally, I noticed it right away. My very first race was with Giggity on Heat 4. We went right to Atlanta, and I drove from 13th to 2nd. And I was like, what's wrong with this game?
All right.
Not usually one of the front runners, but...
See, that's the same with me. You look at me about half of last season in trucks. I was, oh, when we see Taylor in the wall again.
We got a battle here for the 4th position. It was Taddy in the 95 and RJ, and we're going at it. Taddy running that higher line.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm sure people didn't hear my voice because I just had to change it from you're not allowed to always allow. So I'm just going to look back on the stream and going to mute my mic.
Hey, sounds good.
Oh! See, as RJ got tight out of 2 and hit that wall, that opened the Taddy to come back around again.
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
You're just about... Sorry.
Battle for the leads, heating up. Buck has run Noco down. He is there.
See, here's the bad part about this race, Mills, right? Taddy's the only underdog racer tonight. Nobody else in our stable, I guess, can get on and race tonight.
Yeah, the Canucks camp is shut out right now too. I obviously myself up in the booth, RKM, he had to work. So.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, sometimes it happens like that, and stars align in the wrong way, and everybody's got to work late.
Oh, Buck got loose again.
Right, now everybody can hear me.
Buck needs, I mean, he wants a loose car. It's good to have a loose car around here. But at the same time if it's going to cost you time, I don't think it's worth it.
I was right on board with Buck here. Put myself right on his hood. So this guy's driving. You know, I think some of it might have been he just wants that lead though, and he is trying to run down fast race car, and he's pushing
thing is,
everything
though,
he's got.
if Buck could be patient, he is quicker than Noko. Just be patient.
I
Yeah,
think
they
you're
have
right.
constantly been back and forth through stage one. But yeah, like you said, he's looking faster than Noko, and he can potentially take the lead here. All he's got to do is make sure he's keeping an eye on the track and not actually.
He's faster than him in the corners, and Noko gets him a little bit in the straightaway. But he's eating Noko up in the corners.
Oh, he overdrove that one though.
No, gave him a run though. I'm on board with him. Oh, loose
Got
again.
loose. I tell you what, it is, you know, I'm sure everybody who pays attention and knows NASCAR, it is one thing to catch somebody. It is a whole different ball game to try and pass.
Oh yeah.
You know, especially if you're getting pinched down on the inside and you know you lose that lane and a half. Somebody on your outside, it is a lot harder to put the power in.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it could be a lot of pressure, you know, because not only are you worried about taking yourself out of your track position, but you're also worried about taking somebody out next year. And, you know, sometimes it's not very nice feeling when you do that.
See,
No.
I don't want to throw secrets out. This is how I was in Richmond from trucks. If I was Buck, I'd back my corners up a little bit more. Let the car rotate to the center. I mean, depending on how loose his car is, though, that might be the reason why he's racing like it is.
Yeah.
But if he back his centers up, or back his entries up, he'll get a better center off.
So we're just going to quickly run through the grid here. We have Noko Racing in first position. There, right. In third place we have. You've got third place first.
That is Trout, I believe, yep.
No, Trout got wrecked, I believe. No, I think it's Taddy. Because remember, Trout got wrecked. I don't know if he's back up from that or not.
Yeah, he might be a lap down, so I don't know if Taddy's in third or fourth.
Taddy
Yeah,
right
he's
behind
catching.
him. RJ Smitty's got some damage on the front end. I'm not sure if that's fresh or not. He's definitely had some contact with something.
Yeah, I think that was coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, he hit the outside wall
Yeah.
when he was racing Taddy. And he hit that exit, when he got tight on exit.
This race has been quite interesting so far, and now, you know, they're sort of made a gap that they're actually paired in two, so you got Noko and Buck together.
Was that me, or did Noko just get loose in 1 and 2?
He did get a little bit wobbly, yeah. So
That's what I just jumped on board him, and I thought his RPM sounded different. Coming
Buck's
into
used it to
that.
his advantage as well. Starting to catch Noko now, look.
Got a battle heating up for 5th place, looks like. It is Gatekeeper, I believe, in the 42, and RJ Smitty in the 24. They're bumper to bumper going into turn 3 right now.
I mean, he's got him on the inside coming into the home stretch.
Side by side.
Getting turn 1. Because he's going to let him by.
Yeah, I think we can just let him have it.
I
Early.
think Wicket's got a little bit of tyre wear there, so he's just put himself on. Just let him by. Got another stage, and
Noko got loose out of 4 again.
Buck closes that gap. Ooh, loose again. 2 laps in a row now. Buck is on his back bumper. Here we go.
So Grim, how you I mean, nobody can really hear me earlier, but you've now been promoted, we'll say, to the Xfinity Series, and how do you feel about that?
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna struggle. It's weird. It's really weird. From the distance between trucks and Xfinity, I mean, my opinion, my always motto is if you can run a truck and dominate in the truck, you can run any other series. 'Cause I feel like the trucks are the hardest thing you have to learn in this game.
Yeah, trucks are a lot
Side by side for the lead here, guys.
Because they're loose, they're tight, they can run every which way of loose and tight. So that's why I'm like... And we got, hey, RKM is in the stream watching, by the way.
Yeah, cheers for your help, by the way, RKM. Appreciate it.
Shout out to you, RKM. Go Canucks. On Sunday.
Sorry guys, about to cough in here, man. Dealing with some really bad allergies.
Seems like Noco's now found a line that's working for the way he's got his car. And,
Not much RKM. Just chilling with the boys tonight. Eating pizza and watching a good race right now.
A really good race. And this is one of those tracks where your car will do a full handling cycle on you on a set of tires. You know, typically you start off tight, and the more you get running and putting laps in, your car will get looser and looser and looser until the end of it, you can't even hold on to the damn thing.
Oh, buck in the wall.
Bach losing it.
going to be kicking himself about that.
That was really bad timing because just a piece of pizza. No. Oh, guys, we go back here. Trout and Taddy are having a good battle. I don't know if that's position or what, but it looks like Taddy.
Guys, when in doubt.
Taddy's on the inside. Looks on the inside of the Trout here, going into 3 and 4.
No, I think he's going to look to get in turn 1 and 2, get the run there.
Yeah, he's going to get that run out the outside.
You see Taddy dive it to
Here
the
we
bottom.
go. Get a little bit of rough there.
Oh, what a good run.
Yeah, definitely. Nice bit of driving there by Tatty.
They're still door to door.
Do you reckon Trout's going to try and go for a crossover in the next turn?
I don't know. They're still door.
Oh, contact.
Looks like
Hard
Trout
hit
got a little
for
bit
Trout.
loose there.
Let's get back on. Let's see Trout wise how bad that damage is. Hey, that's the truth, RK. You said RK goes, Taddy's going fishing. Oh man, that's funny.
Books came in for a pit stop.
I'm gonna tell you right now, guys.
Some adjustments.
I appreciate you guys on Sunday though. You gave me a thing to watch when I was coming home because I was coming back from Ohio. I had you flipped. I had you flipped on my dash in my little cubby hole driving back from Ohio. And I couldn't listen to the NASCAR race because the NASCAR race finished over and I couldn't get on the radio. Teddy goes, hey, yeah, oh, as we see door to door, that was actually what Buck came out of pits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how much that's going to hurt Noco, though. How long him staying out.
Yeah. I don't think
he sees that gap
too
getting
impressed
too
about
big.
that. Well, hopefully Noco keeps his cool and just keeps running his line.
But yeah, on Sunday, I watched actually both races coming home.
Yeah, that was a blast on Sunday. You know, Talladega was really, really fun. It's too bad we couldn't get the outside working a little bit. You know, you really had to be a bit of a jerk to make up any positions on the track. And but you know, it was still a good race. You know, for the most part, for Talladega, it was clean as clean can be, and Good finish there. I think he won Talladega. I think it was A-Trout, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so that was a good win for him. And then obviously came to Richmond afterwards, and we had another good run there. I actually managed to pull out a third place finish at Richmond, which was triple what I was expecting to do. So
Our question is, like they did for me on Monday night, or 2 weeks ago. Wonder when Noco's going to pit. Because like I can tell right now, his tires are almost probably about going. With this track wise, coming from me wise, in trucks, and I know the Cup cars are actually a lot worse on tire wear than the trucks are.
yeah. I don't think you can say enough about how much the tire wear can affect your car over the course of a run. And, you know, that's another one of those big factors about switching from Heat 3 to Heat 4. The tire wear is,
Oh, dude,
you know,
it's nasty.
a huge part of the game now. You really got to manage your stuff. A lot of the times when these guys come to pit road, they're coming for tires. They ain't coming for gas.
I've just seen a comment here. Says our voices are a bit low. Is there anything we could do about that?
I think he hears us now. Because I think that was actually, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was RKM. He can hear us now.
That's awesome.
Alright, and RKM said in the chat, though, he said Buck will have a 2 to 3 second lead over Noco once Noco pits. But Noco will start digging that lead pretty quick. That's his observation of what we think here, why Noco's staying out so much.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, Noco, I think, is literally the only person that hasn't pitted yet.
Noco's
as
coming.
we say that.
Noco's coming right now.
Alright. I'm going to ride on with Buck here and see how much it's going to help him.
See where they come out.
Alright. Buck is passing, I think, Noco now. Yes.
By the time he comes around again, they're going to be pretty darn close to even. Bet you Buck's going to have a bit of a lead. About to find out in about 10 seconds. See Noco just coming out of the pit, and look at the lead that Buck has.
Yeah, it looks like Noco's got a lot of chasing to do now.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have one more stage. Does anybody know what lap we're on?
No, I do not actually.
Do not. Let me see if I can't pull up Trout's stream. I know he's streaming it. Yeah, I think he was streaming it.
If you do find his stream, can you send me a link to his channel so I can throw him a sub?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, RKM. You are the man. Put this up here. And
See, that's why we gotta have friends in low places here, guys.
So guys, if you were running in second now, what would be your plan, your idea, what would you do?
Save tires.
you know, if I'm Noco and I got the fresh tires on, I'm running as hard as my car will go.
See, that's interesting. We've got one that says like save tyres, and the other one that says, oh, I'm going to run it as hard as I can. See, this is what Giggity Racing League is about.
Oh, here we go for the lead already.
No on the inside.
We are
A little bit loose going into turn 3 and 4.
28 laps to go here, guys. 27 I want to get back to the line. Oh, crossover.
Oh.
Buck is not just going to let him have it.
Nah, he ain't gonna let him just drive by him. He's like, Noko, you're going to have to earn this one. As he
He's
gets loose
though.
again, man.
It's the same.
Oh, and he drove it into turn 3. He drove it in there hard.
He's going to be frustrated about that.
See if Noko can pull away now.
So, Robbie, someone literally wants you to call somebody a wanker.
We're not allowed to swear. No cursing.
Call somebody a wanker.
Yeah, Blaine in the broadcast chat wanted to. He's like, I'm waiting for someone to be called a wanker. What's up, Matt? How you doing, man?
Matt,
Welcome to the stream.
Matt is somebody I was speaking to on Facebook. He's interested in, I think he's interested in joining Giggity Racing League. I think he was
Oh, that'd be
saying.
awesome, man.
And
More
he
than
just
welcome.
wants to see what we're about, and looks like he's enjoying the stream. He did ask about it in the comments.
I'll tell you right now, there's there's a lot of reasons I love Giggity, but there's one big reason, right? This
It's
league,
also racing.
well, but it gives people, like, there was one person that said that nobody gives them a shot to try to race. Some of these leagues, I'm not bashing other leagues either, but some of these leagues want that high caliber material and don't want to give the little guy a chance. At
That's
Giggity,
right.
we do that. We'll put you in development, the captain sees something they like, and they'll grab you and either put you, I mean, we've seen people jump straight to Xfinity. But you can run trucks, you can run Xfinity, and if you're really good and up there, you can run Cup. And Buck is I just saw that Buck is everywhere.
Yeah, I was just about to say he's pushing it a little too hard. I think his tyres are gone now, and he's been pushing a little bit too hard. I think he should have saved his tyres a bit and just run consistent instead of pushing so hard.
But yeah, Matt, if you're still watching, buddy, RKM, he's the Canucks captain, and he's in the chat. Ryan Morgan is RKM. You know, feel free to hit him up. He's a captain. He'll point you in the right direction to get you in. And
Oh yeah.
be more than happy to give you a shot, man. Get on the track. And that goes for anybody else who's listening. RKM's supposed to be on the track today, but he, you know, taking a lazy night, so we've got to make him do some work, right?
I will say that too, right? As Robbie was saying, I'm the English guy. Yeah. But no, as Robbie was saying though, talking about teams. Yeah, Giggity this season went into running team brackets. Last season we were Chevy, Ford, Toyota camp. Had a bunch of guys in a thing, and we were literally that camp. We were going for a championship that way. This season we are broken out to 6 teams. Noko Racing, Underdog. We did have Groot, but Groot Motorsports fused with Underdog. Who else do we have, guys? We got
We gotta speak out and shut up for the Canucks for sure.
Canucks. All right, we got them as well. And who else? I know there's one more. I know there's Bros. My bad, the Bros. Sorry about that. Yeah, we have all them teams for that. At the same time we have teams. At the same time, though, we literally help everybody. We want everybody to be at their best.
A side-by-side battle there, guys.
The setups as well, because when you're in a team, you help each other out with the setups. So I'll make a setup and I'll say to somebody, so what are you running? What time do you get in? And if they're getting a faster time, and you know, I'm willing to put their setup in and see if that route runs smoother for me.
I'll give you an example. Go ahead there, Mills, and I'll do mine.
To me, like, it's a balance. You gotta find a setup that's balanced between speed, but it'll stick with you a whole run. If you got a car that's fast for 8-10 laps and then you can't drive it after that, you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
You need a car that's gonna last the full length of a run, and it's a definite delicate balance between speed and a run that'll, or a setup that'll last you a run.
So I'll tell you, give an example. My point example, right? I mean, yeah, it was a team-wise. For me in the trucks in Richmond, my teammates were struggling because I was quicker than them in the practice we were doing, right? And I just randomly did it all by myself. I didn't grab any adjustments off of YouTube or anything. I made the setup myself, and it was consistent. It didn't. The crazy thing was with my truck setup I had is the more I ran and the worse the tires got, the better the truck ran.
Mm-hmm.
That's why everybody was wondering when I was pitting. If I didn't have to get gas, I'd have kept running on that setup the older the tires. Before the tires would have blown. Because it ran so good. But I gave it to my teammates and let them have it too. I was like, I'm not going to just hold it here. I'll give you guys it too as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you give it to your teammate, you know, and they'll be running with you as well, probably on the same pace, so you guys can, say you're on Daytona, you know, you guys can use the setup that you have to work together and go for a podium finish.
Get a lap update for you here, guys. Truck's just coming to the line right now. Looks like Noko is coming to 8 to go here. There you go. In the stage 2, not in the race.
Mm-hmm.
They're running one race tonight, aren't they?
I believe so. It's 100% race tonight, so.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to have free wide going into turn 3.
Yeah, I thought that. I'm on board with that. I thought so too. See, another cool about this track, I like about it, with my get-go, you can literally run the high side, run the low side, and still be able to meet each other out the straightaway. Depending if you have a high side running cart or a low side running car.
Mm. 47 at Trout and Gatekeeper running pretty. Oh, the Gatekeeper lost it coming off the 22.
Alright, I just want to try, guys. I don't want to give a shout out real quick. Hold on, Alright, so right now, the esports race at Phoenix is tonight for the championship right now. One of our drivers, Fluffy, that races in Cup on Sunday, is running second right now in the final race with 10 to go.
I didn't know Fluffy was in that race. I thought he didn't make it.
That RKM just said Fluffy is running second in the Pro League final with 10 to go.
Right on.
Get it, Fluffer.
Yeah, that Fluffy.
Out, but yeah, man. Come on, Fluffy.
Shout out from the Canucks and all the Giggity family over here, man. We're rooting for you. Get her done.
I actually talked to him. What was it? Where did he? Sunday when he won? Was it? I forget. Was it Michigan? I'm trying to remember what race he won. But I had an interview. Anyways, I had an interview with him, and I bluntly asked him. I said, "Fluffy, when this game came out, did you actually have a hard time adapting?" He said, "Yes." It took a couple weeks for even the pro drivers to get a hold of this game.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, oh, and Buck's in the inside wall, guys. He spun in the inside wall. He's in front stretch. Heavy damage to his car.
Looks like caution's out.
That's a lot.
That might be your stage right there.
Oh, it looked like
yeah.
Flirt.
That is stage 2.
Oh man.
Alright, so stage 3 next, and see what happens next.
Finishing order, stage 2, Noko taking the stage win, Buck in second, Taddy in third, Fight with Disaster 4th, Checkmate in 5th, Trout in 6th, Gatekeeper 7th, RJ in 8th, D. Smith in 9th, and Tommy in 10th. Better get them pit road adjustments dialed in. Get all ready to go for the final stage here. This could be our last caution. That's probably wishful thinking. There's no more give and take anymore, man. It's time to go.
Oh yeah.
Same battle we've been watching all night. Snoko and Buck side by side. Back to the green flag. Buck clears him. Snoko clears him. Oh, Buck gonna give him a little shot.
3 wide on the back stretch. That's 2. Ooh, RJ Smitty and Tatty getting into each other there.
Looks like we got Tommy as lagged out. We called her a night. He's got his 88 on pit road. Side by side battle here. He's out. RJ. Ooh, and Tatty's getting in there now. Taddy puts the bumper to RJ. He's gonna look to the inside. Can't quite get there.
Confirmation, guys. Let you know, Fluffy finished, I think, 13th. His tires wore out.
Oh man, that's too bad.
It's alright though. The way I see it right now though, guys, and I'm not trying to shout out people here, but again, it's the esports for everybody that literally races with it. So, as I can see it right now, SGH Hot Rod just won the championship in esports.
Congratulations to him.
Yeah, congratulations, that man.
Contact for 4th place. We got the 24 and the 47 side by side.
Oh yeah, I've been on board with that racetrack mode right now. I didn't want to get off it. It's been some good racing just between them guys.
I'd like to do a shout out, but I can't remember what his name is. He's now running a GoFundMe.
Oh, Daddy hard into the wall. Sorry. Sorry, go ahead, Rocky.
that was funny.
Who's running a GoFundMe at the minute?
I don't know.
Who was that?
We should know.
But tell you now, that guys, hopefully by Christmas or next year, your boy's getting a G29 wheel coming. I gotta get my wheel. I gotta get back on wheel. Controller's fun, but I gotta get back on wheel.
Yeah, I was playing with a controller earlier, and yeah, I do miss my wheel. I mean, I got it here all set up and that, but I just needed a break from using it.
Right, freaking RKM. Here, fishy, fishy. Oh, damn. Who just hit pit road or in pit road? I think that was a 43, guys, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It is D. Smith, I believe.
Was that on schedule or did he get forced down?
We might be playing a little bit of strategy. Taddy getting loose coming off of turn 2.
I'm not trying to jinx it, and we're going to say this right now. RKM is actually having a good night tonight. He usually has a really rough night. Looks like he's got a nice hand on the car.
Who's that? Sorry? RJ?
Yeah. Yeah, he's running good tonight.
Guys, from your view, has Tatty got a bit of damage?
I seen him get into the wall on the couple laps after we restarted. He hit the outside wall coming off turn 2. Ooh, RJ Smitty loose coming off turn 2.
Ooh,
He's gonna give that spot up. Adds up the racetrack. He goes around. Anyway, he's gonna try and take it back though. He clears him. Oh, he's loose again though. The car is evil right now. Teddy making a move to the inside of...
That was checkmate.
Checkmate, thank you. He gets by him.
See, I find it hard to overtake people on this track because, you know, you don't know if they're going to see you when you take that inside line, so they can just come down on you. So when you go on the inside, you just want to hope and pray that they're not going to come down on you and wreck both of you.
Yeah, well, absolutely. This is a very difficult track to pass on. Guys, when did Buck get around Noco? When did that happen?
Sure.
I don't know either.
It looks like Buck has taken the lead here. Unless that was some strategy again, which we may have missed, but I don't think so. Noco's not letting him go anywhere though. He's keeping him right in his sights.
Yep. So Grim, your first race in Xfinity is going to be a Canadian tyre. How do you feel about that?
Well, let's say this here. I've been in through worse adversity. I used to be in another league, and my debut for trucks was on Heat 3 at Canadian Tire.
Oh, really?
So, I'm going to take it one step at a time and pray I can get at least a decent finish out of it.
You know, were you in the practice lobby last night?
Oh yeah, I had a crappy slider, dude. I tried something. It was such a damn fail.
What slider did you use?
I was running 3 to see what I could do with it, and I was plowing everywhere. It didn't matter if I backed my corners up. I could not rotate. It was so tight. Oh, dude, the car was just terrible.
I went over the jump last time on that track.
I'm probably gonna run. I could probably tighten it up later. I'm probably gonna run a 6 or a 5 or a 6 in that race. Oh, and look, Noco got loose off of 4.
Yeah.
That was a big save though.
Time, though.
That was a save though. He could have nosed that into the front stretch wall. Just to let you guys know, Michael Williams came here and said, "Go Noco." Just hopped in and watched the pro race in PS4. Ryan said Noco's hunting.
Oh, he is. He's lurking. Oh, but he's loose at the same time.
Oh, he's loose everywhere, man. I don't know if it was just a bad adjustment or what.
You gotta be so gentle with that throttle. You just gotta ease back into it here. So easy.
Guys, I don't know if that was how this is working right now, but look who's behind Noco.
Yeah, he seems to.
He's been. I don't know if he's on the lead lap, but he's been creeping. So we got Flirt up here, man, just creeping behind these guys.
Interesting to see what happens here.
I don't know if he's on the...
He is on the lead lap. I saw him restart in the 3rd position, and yeah, you're right. He is right there.
Yeah, he's been creeping. See,
That's
think about it.
Gone by. Flirt, you know, he's sort of at the back, then he was at the middle. And it seems like he could potentially get the win in this stage.
Well, the thing is, though, I'm thinking about a Flirt situation. He probably was just working on his car. He didn't care where he was at. Since he's got the car running great, now he's up front trying to get up here.
I tell you guys, we still got a long way to go here. 170 laps to go. A lot of racing to go yet.
These boys are going to be tired.
Man, we're going to be tired.
Noco's loose
Oh.
again. Dude, it's just it's literally entry to exit of 4. Oh, and oh.
Flirt with Disaster making a move for second here. He goes to the inside. Oh, he punches off the track. Noco pulls away. Disaster's got that run though, and here he comes. Still door to door going into turn 3. Oh, Noco tries to slam the door on him. He can't get it done.
You see, this is what I was talking about earlier. You know, when you take that inside, you don't know if they're going to see you and come down. But luckily enough, nobody got wrecked.
We don't know, actually. Matt just asked what laps are we running. What, for Canadian Tire or for this race, Matt?
We're talking about tonight. This is a full 100% race. This is 400 laps.
Dude, Noco's
That's a
blocking
long race.
so bad right now.
You need to be careful. You know, you can't just
I'm gonna
keep
tell you
blocking,
now,
blocking.
because
You need
Flirt's a good guy. I've raced with the guy. He races clean, but I'm telling you now, if I was like him, do it too many times, I'm gonna give you the bumper.
Oh, absolutely. Block me once, that's okay. Block me twice,
That was my fault. Block me 3 times,
Yeah.
you're in the fence.
yeah,
But that's just
exactly.
saying. I mean, see, if I was him right now too, knowing that I can keep up with him, I'd save tires.
Yeah.
I'd say back off, save some tires, try to save some fuel, and be able to last a little longer than they can.
Clark getting to the wall there, coming out of 2.
Oh yeah, he scrubbed it a smidge.
Yeah.
Bucks opened himself up in probably about a 1 second gap here.
We're looking at the lap cars now. Who's that? 43.
Nope, that's Tawny. Or not Tawny.
No, that's yeah.
D. Smith.
Thank you.
Ah, he's not had a good race.
Looks like he's really struggling with his race car.
But he's staying in it though. So fair play to him. Seems like Clerk's closing that gap again.
And it looks like Noco's also closing that gap. That lead's going away.
No, I think we're in for a surprise here. I think we're going to have some interesting racing.
It's going to be
in
a
the next
good
few
race here.
Yeah, I feel like it's just not. It's not all these guys are the same here. That's what makes it cool.
You know, it's the thing I love about this game with the tires playing such the role that they do. It makes for this kind of racing. Guys that'll start off and fire off quick as be.
Matt asked the nap.
away.
The nap. Jeez, I can't speak. Sorry. The lap number we're on. Oh, Noco's losing. Oh my! What a save, Noco.
He saved it.
Dude, his car is so loose off.
Flirt with Disaster gets
That
around.
mistake.
And you know what? Flirt with Disaster's making a run at Buck here, guys. He is right there.
Yeah, I think he's going to be one to watch for the remainder of the laps.
I think he's our
I think
sleeper
he might
here.
be- I was just about to say that. I think he's going to be our sleeper.
What a good looking car, too.
Dude, Noco's loose everywhere. I just saw him lose it out of 2. I think his tires are about shot.
He's definitely drifting back. That battle for the lead.
Telling you, man.
Here we go.
Come on. I'm actually excited. Good job, Flirt, running up there, man.
Side by side for the lead. Here we go. Oh, Buck runs him up the racetrack. Oh, he's not going to like that.
You know what? As much as I want Noco to win this, obviously because I'm in Noco team racing, I feel, you know, Flirt deserves to win this.
Tell you what, Noco's right back in it here, too. Maybe Buck's car's going away a little bit. Oh, man, battle for second.
Looks like Flirt's going to go for the inside here. Is he going to get him?
Oh, no, go puts the bumper to him. Ooh. He is thinking about 3 wide. We looked at that lap counter. Not going to wait that much, though. He's pushing for second. What a battle.
See, what I'm seeing is Flirt's good in 1 and 2, but Buck gets him in 3 and 4.
Yeah.
We're going to find out here. Buck's forced to run that high side. Flirt's going to get by him. He's clear.
Oh!
Goes in for second. Fucking Noco, just take each other out, man. And caution. No.
Oh man, that sucks.
That's tough.
Oh.
That's
Buck
hard.
is still running a little bit loose there. Gets into the wall again. Oh man.
Buck's hitting pit road. He must have some damage.
Oh yeah, Buck has rear end damage and front end damage. Yeah, his rear end's destroyed.
And that will hand it off to Flirt with disaster.
I bet he's got a big old grin on his face now.
Oh, he's loving it.
Because thing is, though, he was patient with it too.
Christmas come early.
You know, I think that first car behind Flirt is D. Smith, who is 1 lap down, so Flirt's got himself up.
Oh yeah, he's if Noco's behind him in second, he's almost got a half a track ahead of him.
Right, guys, so say you're Buck and you're Noco. So after that happening, you know, what would you think to yourself? With hit strategy and...
I'd say you pit right away. You get fresh tires put on, you get your damage fixed, car straightened out, and you know, take as much away with them fresh tires as you possibly can. You gotta go.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, brain fart here. Mills, how many laps we got left?
Looks like we have about 148, 47, right. 147.
147.
Taddy says 150 to go. That was a lot.
150.
Yeah.
But I think Taddy's a couple laps down, so it's 100. What you were saying, 147. I think Taddy's maybe 3 laps down. So.
Noco's in the pits.
See if I literally was Flirt right now, I am not pushing my car. I literally would save as much as I can to stretch myself out longer than they are.
You know, I love races like this though, when you get guys off strategy and guys trying something different to win. It makes it so interesting at the end of the race.
Yeah.
You know, you have guys on fresh tires, you're gonna have guys on fumes. You know, maybe even pedaling it a couple laps to try and make it.
So far, you know, from the beginning to now, this race has had everything. Fast racing, people getting loose, getting into the wall. I think the only thing we're missing is a big wreck, but hopefully that don't happen.
Hey Trout, man, if you got us up right now, you should switch your counter over to the positions tab there, so I can see who's running where.
Guys?
What's up?
Noco lagged out.
What?
No way.
Did he lag out or did he leave?
I don't know. He has been on pit road way too long for him to be there.
You know, is RJ
Same thing.
gone too?
That's what I was saying. Smitty's gone too.
Oh, that's too bad.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If I was Noco, I'd actually probably be peed off right now.
Oh, absolutely. You know,
But
Noco, I know he's had a lot of trouble with his connection over the last couple of weeks. You know, he lagged out of the 100% Bristol race and Cup. like 3 or 4 laps into the race. Way back, way down there, that happens. Oh. Well, I can tell you what, Buck doesn't mind that too much. And this guy, he's got to worry about racing, but I think still trying to run that 3 car down. Oh, and the 3 is on pit road. As soon as I say it, I'm going to get himself 4 fresh good years.
Yeah, dude. Buck's brain's destroyed still off that incident. Right on board with him. That whole rear end of that car is all mashed up.
And I tell you, you look at this 3 car, not scratch on it.
He's already back off pit road, so that, I don't even know how much of a lead he's got right now.
Got Taddy side by side with the 9 here. The 9's just going to let him go, it looks like.
With that question, I'm going to say flirt, Robbie.
Yeah.
I'm going to say flirt. I'm going to say flirt. The reason being, he's consistent. I mean, I'm not going to say none of these other guys are consistent. It's just, I have not seen him. I rode on a little bit with him tonight, but I have not seen him make a mistake.
I tell you what, though, he's got traffic in front of him right now. He's going to have to be careful getting by these next 3 cars here. First one up is checked, I believe. The gatekeeper. So.
What do you mean, Matt, by doing this full time? We have different broadcasters and different announcers because, say, Robbie and me and Mills, right? Mills technically would race tonight, so he wouldn't have technically been in the booth, but since he couldn't make the race, he jumped in the booth with us. For me and Robbie tomorrow night, we won't be in the booth. Somebody else is going to be broadcasting, probably Taddy and I don't know who, or somebody's going to be in there, but I know Taddy's probably going to be in the booth.
Yeah, I wonder how many wrecks I'm going to get caught up in tomorrow.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm honestly, my strategy for the first half of that race, I'm riding in the back. I'm probably going to qualify in the rear, just for the purpose of it.
With it being your first race in Xfinity, you know, I'll probably do the same. Start in the back, get a feel for the track, get my car set up, and then at the end of stage 2 and stage 3 start giving them a run.
Well, I'll tell you now, my only issue, and while you guys were eating me alive in practice, is just my car was way too tight. I couldn't do anything. I mean, it's weird though. I like a tight car. Oh, see, the gatekeeper got a little loose underneath Flirt there. But it's weird. I like what I've always learned though is from a friend of mine. God rest his soul, he passed away this year. We had a big race for him and all that on Giggity, which I still thank Taddy for that. His driving style was kind of like mine. I learned from his. I want a car that's loose, that's so loose that's not loose enough, like terrible to drive, but tight enough that I know I'm snug.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly how I like a race car. Because that's the same like Martinsville. I want it for Martinsville. I want the car super loose, but not as loose enough that I can't drive it, but loose enough that I can get back on the gas and it goes with me. So.
Nice balanced setup.
How often do y'all play?
Every day.
Almost every day. Majority of every day, yeah.
I mean, so if you want to quickly run through what we have every night, I mean, what do we have Mondays?
Monday is trucks. Tuesday is our dirt series. Wednesday is our cup. Thursday is Xfinity. Friday is developmental. Saturday is our is that 2 or 1? Are we doing 2 races on Saturday now, or are we going just doing 1 again?
It's 2.
2 race Xfinity on our custom cup is Wednesday. Our regular cup is Sunday.
Sunday is Custom Cup as well.
Oh, is it? Is it? So we're
Yeah.
not doing normal anymore. Okay.
Every race for Cup Series is custom setup.
Yeah, so we have broadcasting pretty much every night.
We try to. If YouTube
you know
works
what?
for us.
Sorry, that's fake news. One of the 2 races on Sunday is regular setup, and one of the 2 races is custom setup.
Oh man, I just got confirmation in the chat here from Noko, guys. Hold on a minute. Retired from the race. Lag. Damn.
Bomber.
Man, Noko. See, if I was any of these other racers, my perspective, I don't want to beat you from lag. I want to beat you straight up on the track. I feel like that's just it sucks. I'd rather race, like literally when I raced Noko last season when we did that's how I actually learned how to race him, Robbie. He came down when we had the dashes, and we had cup guys could go into trucks. So I've actually raced Noko in a couple races. Love racing with him. Don't like getting my butt beat, but you see how I worked that? Don't like getting my butt beat, but at the same time is though, and I will, as God is my witness, I will say this: if you can literally follow his lane, you will learn so much.
Mm-hmm. And Noko, I think it's worth to note that Noko is a reigning champion right now.
Exactly, he is our custom cup champion.
I'm sat here looking at the points now. So in first place we have Noko on 181 points. Second we have Tatty with 170 points.
Ooh.
Third we have
That's gonna put Tatty in the lead.
Exactly. So third place we have A Trout with 149 points. And check this out. So 3 points behind Trout, we have Buck in fourth with 146 points.
So he's going to make up some ground.
Yeah, he's going to make up. Yeah. In fifth we have Tommy with 139 points, Larson with 138 in sixth, Smitty in seventh with 136. Oh, I'm sorry, Larson's got 138. Titans in 8th with 134. In 9th we have Plant with 112. And I'm just going to do top 10. In 10th we have D Smith with 106. So, from 1st to 8th, you know, it's pretty close. I mean, you got 1st and 2nd, they're close. You got 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th, they're all close as well. And 8th. So it's definitely some close racing.
Absolutely. And you know what? Noko lagging out tonight is not going to hurt him as bad as it could have. With only 10 drivers racing tonight, it's not the end of the world for him. He's still going to make good points. He got both his stage finishes in there. I think he won both stage 1 and stage 2. So Noko's going to be all right. He's not going to drop that much.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried.
No, I'm sure he's more worried about his internet connection than anything else. Yeah, like I said, he's had a rough go with lagging out lately. You see, Flirt with Disaster, he's working underneath some lot traffic right now. 47 of Trout, I believe, going lap, and we saw him up front before.
So what I'm taking right now is it's Flirt and then Tatty.
I believe Taddy's second, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking it as right now. And then we got Checkmate, and I believe that's who is that? Gatekeeper in fourth.
But wasn't Tatty a lap down?
I don't know. Think about it. If he did,
Yeah, Tatty finished second.
Yeah, he was on the lead lap.
Yeah, Tatty finished third that stage. So, yeah.
So I believe, I could be wrong, but I don't know if Flirt with Disaster has a win in Cup.
No,
I don't know. I don't think he does. He might be racing towards his first win here, so good for him, man.
He is.
I tell you, it's at least when I got my one and only win, you know, those last 20 laps where you can see it, you can taste it, you know it's there in front of you, you start to panic. It's hard to breathe, you start shaking on the gas pedal.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like,
what was it?
The anxiety is unreal.
What was it? This is a side note, not on here. While I was on iRacing, right? I was going for my first truck win at Rockingham. I never raced there. First race, and I'm actually quick. I'm like, all right, cool. Race good. It's coming to 5 to go. I got a guy on my back bumper breathing down my neck, and I'm holding him off. But again, that anxiety, like you're saying, it went from like little to through the ceiling. Like your heart starts beating as hard as it can. The adrenaline you get in there, and then it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
absolutely, man. I mean, me personally, I don't consider this a video game. This is a hobby, man. This is what I do to have fun, and it's not easy. You're like, oh, you just drive a car and turn left. Like, it is not easy. Anybody who's ever gotten behind the wheel, either in real life or on a NASCAR like simulator video game like this, knows it is not easy. It's quite entertaining, actually, when you get a complete rookie who's never driven before, and you're like, okay, let's see you do it. I don't know if you guys have ever done that to your friends, but it is entertaining.
Dude, right now, Flirt's just on a Sunday drive.
Oh, he's got that thing on cruise control, man. He's checked out.
Yeah, he's got his feet up and everything. He's proper chilled out.
He's way up here with me in Canada while you guys are still in Florida.
Well, I'm in England. He's over here. He's on my sofa.
You're actually in England? Are you actually in England?
Yeah.
Oh, that is the coolest thing,
hey,
man.
Guys, by the way, Nuka just said it's not easy at all out there. My arms hurt from sawing the wheel.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. And it doesn't matter whether you're on a wheel or you're on a controller. A long race like this at a short track will wear you out.
Oh, yeah.
I find when I use a controller, I start to get a bit of a stiff shoulder and a stiff neck from leaning forward.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're just concentrating so hard, and when you're done racing, or even when you're on a wheel, the next day, when I'm racing on my wheel and my seat and that, with my pedals, my legs ache. Like, they ache so much. On a road course, like, I get really achy legs. And it just goes to show, like you said earlier, you know, it's not just a game, and it ain't easy. Like, if you're racing with the right people, it's a hobby.
Dude, you'll get a workout just trying to play a video game. Dude, general-wise, one race, man, straightforward. Like Noko said, this one right here, dude, he probably just got a workout today.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, did you say that Smitty was out as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Man.
What was I gonna say? Right, alright. And like, the thing with steering wheels is that you can get the ones that have the force feedback in it. And believe me, like, you can set it how you want to set it, but any feedback at all, man, you gotta think, these guys are going on and off the brakes, cranking the wheel 800 times in this race. It will wear you out.
Yeah. That's
right?
True. Yeah, definitely. I found, right, when I did a road course on my wheel setup for the first time, I got really confused because I had to shift down a gear, turn, and press a pedal. Like, you're not pressing buttons on a controller anymore.
Oh, truck got loose. Guys, I don't know if it's positioned for Taddy or not. But Nuka just said it takes a level of patience. You have to learn with practice.
Oh, it does. And, you know, like me personally, I've had NASCAR racing simulator video game since 1995.
Oh, yeah.
NASCAR Racing 2 came out in 1995, and I had that, and I've had every single version since.
Me,
See,
my favorite.
Go on.
My favorite when I started was NASCAR '99. That was fun,
Jesus.
dude. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you right now, Mills could probably agree with this. Playing, I don't know. Did you have '99 on PlayStation or 64?
No, I had it on the computer.
Oh, dude. Here's the trouble, right? On the 64, you would literally, to race Vegas, you'd have to lock your thumb in the left position and just pedal the gas. Dude,
Yeah.
you would have lock thumb at the end of that race just because you're trying to get it to go into the damn corner. And Trout is in the wall, guys. I think just Trout. I think, yeah, Trout is in
Also,
the...
yeah, Trout's in the wall. We've got
Looks
Buck
like
in
we
the
got
pits.
Buck on pit road.
And I think Flirt's starting to get a bit loose now.
Buck's coming out. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if he lagged out or not, but he's rolling. Here he comes.
You see, I went from
Patty's on pit road.
Andretti Racing to then I played Buck and who was that? 43 or 47 getting together there, wicked gatekeeper. I went from NASCAR Total Team Control.
Oh,
Then
such
I
a
had
good game.
massive leap from that to NASCAR Heat 3, and then NASCAR Heat 4.
Yeah.
Dude,
So I didn't play for a
Total
long
Team
time.
Control was so fun.
Yep.
That
That sound you
honestly,
used to do with
well, it
drafting
wasn't.
and changing
Well, it
teams
wasn't
and
that. They don't even do it in the other games anymore. I wish they'd bring it back. Is be able to switch between your teammates. I mean,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be that hard in this game. They could do it that way. I think it'd be so fun to do it again.
And then you
And
can share draft or intimidate.
Oh, exactly that, or you can unlock the paint schemes. Back then, remember, we didn't have DLC as kids. It was you grinded that whole game and got them paint schemes.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Again, yeah, no, I'll keep it short because I probably shouldn't say anything at all, but the NASCAR racing back in the late 90s, early 2000s, or at least for the PC, was done by a company called Papper. I haven't seen them around forever, but honestly, their last version that they released, 2003, I kid you not, it is still popular today. There is a 2019 modification for this NASCAR Racing 2003 that people still race today, and honestly, like Canadian dollars, it's $80 to buy this video game today.
Jesus.
Today, and it's what, 16 years old now? Yeah, absolutely unreal. So, I mean, shout out to Packers, anyways. At the very least, I don't even know if they're still around or not. But you guys did an awesome job, and I made my world as a kid growing up playing that. I got an update on the lap count for you guys. Trout just came to, he's coming to 96 laps to go. So
Still
We're
a
getting
fair bit
there.
to go then.
double digits.
Looks like Flirt's coming into the pits.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I think he sustained a bit of damage there.
Got to put a scratch on your car at some point, right?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That is
That's
a
easy
clean
anyway. Let's
Camaro.
give the keys to the missus. Let her drive it.
See, I'm not sure whose team Flirt is on. Like, it was, that was a nice thing about running custom setups, is you could tell who was on what team just by the number they
What's
had.
up,
but now
Dimebag?
It's all reset again.
Drivebags. Now,
Yeah,
don't forget your
Dimebag.
phone.
Narco
He's a
said
friend
too,
of mine.
sorry guys. Narco. Why did I say Narco? Narco! Jesus, Pete. I feel like I'm gonna say I feel like a douche now. But, no. 43. D. Smith missed pit road and spun it out.
Oh man, he's having a rough race.
Yeah. But no, Noko said, hopefully that's my last DNF of the season. Second week in a row with engine troubles plagues the Noko Ganassi team.
Engine trouble.
Yeah.
It's funny.
He had a computer failure there, RKM.
That's you know, that's honestly how I look at it. You know, at least when we were doing the 100% race at Bristol a week or two ago, made it to 460 laps out of the 500, and then I lagged out with 40 laps to go. And I was so mad. I was like, you know what, man, you blew an engine. Look at it that way. But fair enough. That makes it a little bit easier to swallow. Well, I get it.
Guys, I'm just going to do a shout out to Dimebags, because I've known Dimebags for a while now. He raced in the same league as me in the last league I was in. I ran a league with 3 other guys. And Dimebags is an awesome driver, and I ain't going to lie for him, right? He sounds just like you. You two sound so similar. It's unreal. But yeah, he's an awesome driver, and a shout out to Dimebags, and I look forward to him returning, and hopefully we can get him back into Giggity Racing League, because he's a good driver.
Be right back here, guys.
So just looking at these cars here, number 3 coming into 3 and 4. He's looking so consistent, it's unreal. Same thing over and over.
Flirt,
now,
yeah.
that's hard to do.
Dude, he's
That
been
is
spot.
difficult.
I've been riding on him for a couple last, like probably 10 laps here. He's
He
not
is on the
missed
rails.
a beat at all. I mean, I could see, I don't know if I see in the distance there, Buck is making some ground on him,
He
though.
is, yeah.
But I don't
But-
know, depending on how many laps we have left, I don't know if it's going to be enough.
I think Buck might be on the pressure tyres. Ooh.
Let me look here in the stream here, guys, real quick. Since Mills had to go away here, let me check real quick. Alrighty, looks like we are going to be, I think, 86 to go.
Not long then.
Yeah, I'm looking on Mills. Mills is 3 laps. 3 laps down, so it's lap 3. I think it's lap 319 right now. Out of 400.
Okay. Also want to do a shout out to Noko Racing and thank you for all his help since he joined this league. And Noko Racing, man, the team is awesome. The way we get together and we work together.
I'm gonna
on
be
and off the
honest.
track is brilliant.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Noko's got a, pardon my French here, but Noko's got a hell of a stable this season.
Yeah.
Like, I was, not gonna lie, I raced with UK. That was literally the most fun I've raced. I actually like racing with that guy. I hope he gets up. I hope he gets to Xfinity. I really do. Because I'm gonna love racing with
his
him.
name. He's not allowed that name.
But he is so fun to race against. I still have not went back to check that race and watch at the trucks at Richmond. They say it literally, we never touched each other. We gave so much room. Like I told the guys in the booth, when I was racing against him, dude, I was giving him all the room he needed. He wanted the high side, I gave him the high side. I ran the low side most of the race.
Hate to bring it up here, guys, but is that Buck closing in on the lead here?
Yeah, Buck's been creeping.
Oh man.
We have
Big
about
flex.
probably
Bumwell's gonna be
80 to
switching
go.
now. Oh, I thought we had him.
You know, it's like I said, man, you get a taste of that first victory and it gets a lot harder to drive. The heart starts pounding, you start getting a little nervous, start shaking, the foot's not as strong. There you go, man. It's the ultimate test for flirt.
See, this is interesting because what I would do, I would just sit behind him now and follow the same line. Just wait.
He's making a move.
Got back a little bit there.
I think he might have gotten the wall just a bit.
This goes to show when you start pushing a little bit too hard, you know, that can happen. You know, push it too hard, go into the wall, and then you got to start all over again. So he needs to be careful, really, and think about what he's going to do.
Well, he does. I'll tell you what, this will probably be the most contested position that Flirt's ever battled in his life. He's not gonna just roll over and let him take it. He's gonna have to earn it. He's showing it right there. He clears Buck by a car length.
Yeah, Flirt's like, nope, you're not having it. He's changed his line now.
Yeah. I'll tell you, if he's gonna do it, he's gonna make him do it on the bottom. Here we go, side by side down the front stretch.
And there he goes.
Buck's got position on him.
Crossover
Let's
maybe.
Oh, I think he's too tight. Yeah, Buck
Then there you go.
Takes the lead. What do we got here? About 370 laps to go. 72, 372 to go. Did I tell you that anxiety you talk about? It goes away when somebody gets around you.
Yeah. I bet he's like, I'm breathing.
Yeah. Hey, I gained 2/10 that lap. What happened?
My anxiety went down.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that little voice in your head. You got this. You got this.
My bum all loosened up.
All right, yeah, it looks like it's 74 to go, guys. Still a lot of racing. The way I was looking at, I don't know if it's the same way for Mills wise, but calculating here, I don't know how much you get on a fuel run. I don't know if it's 35 laps. If that's so, they're gonna be 4 laps short on fuel.
Yeah, I think you're definitely in the ballpark with your fuel estimate. I can't recall the exact number that I was getting. Oh, Flirt takes it back, eh? Look at that. Oh, let him up! Oh my God! Oh. No way!
And that's going to be a caution. This can change everything.
Oh my, what? Whoa. Even got my dogs excited over here. Hey! Shh.
But you yelled, Dad! That's literally how it was. But you yelled, Dad! What were you yelling at us for?
We were sleeping! Shut the hell up!
Oh, believe me, these dogs do not sleep.
I have no comment right now for what just happened.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Yeah,
Dude, that's as bad as what last season when, what's his name was ghosted and wrecked in the Cup Series. Like, wrecked, I forget who he wrecked. It wasn't his fault. It's just, he said his car was ghosted and it wasn't, but it was the Cup Series and he wiped the leader out with like 2 to go. See, let's see how it works now with Flirt, with him actually having damage now.
Yeah. Oh, guys, this is interesting. The booth are not talking. That's how tense it is. Alright guys, it's time to place your bets. Who's it going to be, Buck or Flirt?
Ooh.
You know what? I'm going to just pull that Hail Mary. I don't think it's going to work. I'm putting checkmate.
I'm going to say
back
no
at third.
I'm going to say no.
Neko, yeah, Neko's gonna win it all.
He lagged out.
You know,
But
I
no.
like RKM. I think RKM's got this in the bag, man.
Yeah, I'm just thinking checkmate. He's sitting back here third. Think about it. If there's another incident like that one was again, dude, that sets him an opening opportunity to be up front.
I'm not sure, but I think checkmate is running a higher line. So is he saving tyres?
See,
Or
because
is he
he's
gonna get on the
look,
same
because look how much he gained on them in 3 and 4, though.
Yeah.
He is quick. I think he's quicker than them. Actually, just got to get up there.
Oh, side by side for the
Oh.
leader. Oh, man. Hold your breath.
Dude, like I said,
there's L side by
oh
side.
my goodness.
Oh,
Fuck gets a little loose. Tell you what, that 3-car flirt, he just needs to focus right now. He needs to hit his marks. He needs to drive smooth. Oh,
Forget
but
about
Buck's
what's
not
in his
gonna
mirror.
give him that.
Look, the 9 going inside. Is he gonna make an inside move on Buck?
No, I think he got a little bit loose. I'm riding on board with checkmate now.
I thought he was
Got
trying to make
little
a
bit
swerve
loose.
in curve, like to
No.
arc it, like from the high side. That's what I thought he was gonna do.
No, he accelerated a little bit different and got a little bit loose. And again. But all 3 of them are doing it.
Oh, here
This
we
Buck looks
Oh,
inside
my
of Flirt.
He's got it. He's
Flirt,
got him
look.
cleared.
Oh, Flirt in the middle.
Putting him up the racetrack.
Oh!
Sticking his nose in
Off
and
turn
pushing it.
2.
Freaking just stuck it back in there, man.
Oh, you want to see stuck it in here.
And
Here
then
comes
Buck's
Buck.
coming back again on the inside.
Oh my god, what a battle.
Is Flirt gonna be able to hold him off, or is Buck gonna try to do it again?
Let's get it, boys!
Oh, Buck looks to the outside. Oh, he can't get the power down in time. Man, this is fun.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
could broadcast more of these cup races.
This is my first proper one, and I've got to say, it's been fun being in the booth with you guys tonight.
Oh man.
Good.
Even though it is 25 past 2 in the morning here.
Oh man. That's late. Oh,
Yeah.
here we go again.
Buck on the
Buck's
inside, Flirt.
Oh, can't hold it. It's like Buck's car is starting to snap on him a little bit.
Riding on board with Buck.
Damn it.
Yeah. So, Grim, just switch to Buck and just jump on the hood cam. Just see how he's
Oh,
taking
he
his
put
corners.
the bumper to him.
Alright, if we're gonna do it legit, we gotta do it legit. Gig, gig. Gig, gig. Gig, 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 giggity.
Let's go.
He's trying to run the high side.
Flirt's letting him have the high side. I don't know about that. I think Flirt's got to keep that high side all to himself. Get him down there.
Flirt's doing well. I mean, when I started this broadcast, I was like, who's Flirt? I had no idea who he was. I haven't seen him in the chat or anything. Oh, Buck gets a bit loose there. I haven't seen him
What member
in the
go?
chat or anything.
You got
Give me
is
a
that
minute.
checkmate in the 9 car, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then A Trout following behind him.
We're at 50 to go.
Oh, Taddy's around on pit road. The 42 got into him, spun him out. Oh, he's got damage. Oh, no. That sucks.
Pit.
And you know, that's something that still needs to be worked out is the glitch on pit road. You know, these drivers have no control over their cars when they bring them down pit road. It's all done.
No problem, good.
And if you get spun out or take damage, it's nothing you can do about it, and you just gotta live with it. So I was unfortunate to see it towards the end of the race. Yeah, front end of Taddy's car all smashed up.
Still pushing it hard though. Mind you, he's going to have to try and keep him in place.
Oh, Buck hit pit road. He
Yeah,
hit it early.
Yeah. Guys, I really think Noco's still going to win this.
Yeah, me too.
We got A Trout making a move on Taylor here for third, I believe that is. Well, we're in the middle of pit cycle now, so who knows where they're actually running, but making a move.
Alright guys, so fill me in. Not just me, but also the people who are watching. So you guys say Noco want to go or something, don't you? So where did that originate from?
I think it was a playoff of the actual, you know, the actual NASCAR broadcast where they got the Capel one to go, or what actually was it? But then we were like Noco one to go. I like it.
I was the one that started that, by the way.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Yes, if you go back to last season in Xfinity where Marcus won at Mid-Ohio, I was the first person to start that.
Well, you're the man.
And it's hilarious. I did it as a joke, and it stuck. So it was funny because I heard literally I was hearing somebody else was streaming the other night, and I think it was actually it might have been Roofer. Roofer's like, and it's the Noco one to go. and I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, awesome. I made something in the league, and it stuck.
Gotta love contributing.
Well, I was just thinking about it because like they have like for NASCAR they have the credit one to go, kind of all that stuff.
Coming to the pit road.
That's what I was going. We had
got on there pretty good.
We had to have our own when we do one to go. So.
No, awesome, man. Mad props for coming up with that one. She definitely stuck. I like it. We just got to get, our timing good enough that we can get into the races in time to do the giggity when we go drink.
Oh, yeah. Then it'd be alright.
Alright. Be a lot cooler if you did.
Man, I'm gonna tell you now, D. Smith just has looks like he's just got a violent, loose, unhandling car.
Looks
Because I literally...
Buck just drove around Flirt. I don't know if Flirt got a penalty or what happened there, but he is back to third place, at least. I think he's back to third.
Let me look here, guys. Hold on a minute.
And you know what? That might be... That's not Taddy leading the way. It might be.
The kitty cat's leading?
No. Really?
No. Nope. Right now, I don't know who's ahead.
Taddy is in fifth. I believe Taddy is going one lap down here.
Yes, Taddy's fifth behind Trout's in front of him.
Thank you, Trout, for that, buddy. Shout out. So we got Buck leading the way. I think we got Checkmate Taylor running second, and I believe we got Flirt running third. Taddy just lost a lap there. I'm Flirt right now, believe me, I am driving the wheels off this car. Be 34 to go here, guys. Flirt making a move for second place on the inside of Checkmate, and he's gonna get it. A little bit of contact doing it, but the drivers carry on, no harm, no foul.
I think it's fair to say they're all evenly spread out now, and just a case of waiting for a couple of cars to get together and some interesting racing going on here.
Absolutely. Been a fairly entertaining race.
You are not wrong. Watching NASCAR, drinking some beer.
There you go. Cheers to that. I'll tell you what, Flirt got by Checkmate, and he flat out drove away from him.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Flirt is definitely focused again now, and he's definitely got his eyes on that win.
Absolutely, he's gonna have to work for it though. He's running out of time. We're down to 32 laps to go, I believe.
I think he's going to catch him. He's got fresher tyres, and from what I can see, he's a little bit more focused than what Buck is.
Yeah, and you know, on that note, I don't think Flirt lost enough time for me to think that he actually got a speeding penalty. I think there was some tire strategy played there by Buck. I think he might have taken two and just gotten the gas that he needed to make it and got out of Dodge. So it's going to be really interesting to see here just how it's going to line up at the end of the race.
Maybe it's a little bit more loose than what he was originally, so I think that might be right.
And that'll happen too. If you put two tires on, you know, you get, well, it can go either way in my experience. You can get either crazy looser or you can get crazy tighter if you take two as opposed to four. And I don't think these guys have experimented with that tonight on what two tires is going to do to the car. So this might be just a shot in the dark for Buck, what he thinks his car's going to do unless he practiced it. But, I tell you, he better drive because Flirt is definitely refocused. He's hitting his marks.
I'm going to do a restroom break real quick. Let you guys go forward. I'm riding on board with Flirt right now until I get back, so.
This is the thing, you can practice, but you know, you can't practice your tyre wear where you're racing around other cars. You can't practice taking two and then riding around other cars.
D. Smith just lost it again, right in front of Flirt. That was close.
He's had a rough race. It's definitely not one of his favourite tracks.
For sure. And this is not an easy racetrack to drive, to say the least. Like it is tough to get around this place and do it quickly.
And it is possible to, you know, to actually do all within the wall again. To do 400 laps on Richmond and you still can't get it.
That's
because you could try all sorts of things, but sometimes you need somebody else's direction and go, you know, try that, and then that could work for you.
And both ends of this racetrack are completely different from each other. Like, it's a different racetrack on either end.
Darlington's another one.
That is true. You know, Flirt just got hard into the wall there. We got really loose coming off the turn.
Yeah, hopefully he didn't take too much damage.
Oh, that was a hard hit. I don't know. Can't get frustrated here. You just got to run your line. Don't overdrive the car.
Keep focused.
Exactly. Hit your marks. It's easy for us to be up here in the booth saying that it's a nice thing to be in a race car.
Yeah. I bet some of these guys are thinking, you know, you effing whatnots.
Yeah. Might see some comments pop up after the broadcast. That's off to Buck, who's he's feeling pretty good right now. He's got about a 3/4 of a straightaway lead on second place. He's back on cruise control. Gotta be coming down to it here, guys. We got a lap update for you.
Yeah.
Buck will be coming to 18 to go when he gets back to the line.
And then hopefully get some interviews going.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely chat with our top three.
But we'll say fair play to the lads. You know, winning 400 laps on Richmond. Me, I'll be like, really? That's a really long time over here.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I told you, it's like 2:30 in the morning, and well, it's nearly 23, and I'm so glad I'm just broadcasting it at the minute and not having to race it. I definitely have to have a lot of energy drinks.
That is I can't even get over how awesome it is, man, Robbie, that you're actually in the UK right now broadcasting with us here at Giggity. Man,
Yep.
that is so cool. That is absolutely awesome. Like, not even NASCAR. I love PlayStation and Xbox and whatever your gaming taste may be. It's pretty damn awesome that we can link up with people on the other side of the planet, man. Like, it's cool. You gotta admit, like, it's freaking cool to be able to do that. And awesome broadcast for you tonight, Robbie.
Yeah, you too, mate. My brothers, they actually play this as well, but they work a lot and they don't really have time to race with us, but hopefully one day they will.
It's hard. It's hard, you know. Definitely on the weekends, it's the escape from it all. You know, you get to relax a little bit, and do something you enjoy. But it's hard to make it during the week, and you know, hence we only have 10 cars showing up for the race tonight. It is what it is.
My weekends start on Sunday because I work Friday and Saturday.
Oh, really? Sunday, Monday off?
Yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
That's not bad. That's not bad. At least you get a 3-day weekend, quote unquote weekend.
Yeah. Spend some time with the kids.
Yeah, absolutely. It's time to do it. Looks like the field's pretty spread out here, everyone. Looks like closest battle, well, it's not even that battle really. Looks like Buck's trying to put A-Trout one lap down here. Closing in on him.
Oh, no. D. Smith, you know, I know I keep saying it, but he really is running rough. I mean, he's got this setup and fair play to him. He spent all these laps trying to get a hold of this setup and making changes and adjustments. And he's just not having a good race. He's still looking way too loose and letting off where he probably doesn't want to let off, and he's not going as fast as he would like.
Oh, hey, we are down to 8 laps to go here.
Ooh.
It is coming down to it, so.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
There you go.
I can't say that fast.
I think that I can say it, but I don't know if I'm hitting every letter.
Go on. Yeah.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. That's as fast as I can do it. I'll blame my accent. Oh, hello, splendid. Ooh,
Fly
347.
wanker.
Stop swearing.
Oh man. Should be 5
If
to
I'm
go.
not allowed to say it, you're not allowed to say it. And I'm English.
Oh, you might be right. Looks like tires could be playing a factor here.
Yep.
I'm riding on board with A Trout on his live stream right now. His tire light is on, so ooh, I don't know. It could be close.
I think he's going to have to take a pit stop before the race ends. See what he does.
Asking
Is he
5
running
laps
mid-line?
with the tire light on is it's asking a lot.
Let's have a look, see if I can find him. Oh, hello there, Trout! Oh, not good.
That should be 3 laps to go right there, ladies and gents.
3 laps to go.
Buck Racing definitely looking
Ooh,
comfortable
someone
with his
going on the
lead here.
infield there.
We are starting to see that 3 car closing in. Oh, he gets a little loose, but looks like he's going to
Ooh.
run out of time.
Looks like D. Smith's lost a tyre.
Oh, he goes around. That's 2 to go right there.
Yeah.
Should be 2 to go. Don't quote me on this, everybody. You see him jerk when they get back to the finish line, you know that was it. I believe that's 2 to go.
And then they'll be able to finish and have some tea and crumpets when they're done.
Go. It's the no-kill 1 to go.
No cool, 1 to go.
Buck going down the backstretch into turn 3, coming off of 4. He's looking for that checkered flag. And Buck's going to take the victory at Richmond.
There it is. Right.
Woo!
You know what?
Right
I
on.
am going to do it and I'm going to clap.
Yeah, that was a good race.
400 laps on Richmond.
You can't help but tip your hat.
Jesus.
That is a long race.
Well done to all the drivers.
Absolutely.
Even the ones that lagged out. You know, well done to you guys.
Alright, guys, running order.
Buck. Yeah.
Is Buck, Flirt, Checkmate, Wicked, Tatty, Trout, D. Smith, Noko, RJ Smitty, Tommy Arnold.
There you have it.
There you go. See if we
Alright,
get some interviews going.
let's get Buck and Flirt up in this chat, along with
Yeah.
who finished third? My bad. I just literally just said it and don't even know who it was.
Checkmate.
Thank you.
Checkmate.
Alrighty, let's get out of this here.
Checkmate, mate.
Yeah, check Mike. Mike.
I'm not Australian. Everybody asks me that. Are you Australian? No.
No.
That's g'day, mate. Crikey, get yourself a free wallaby.
Crikey, mate. Without me getting you a bloody blooming onion.
Alright.
Alright, let's get
See
Buck
who
in
I
here.
got here on the good old friends list.
Sorry, guys. Blue screened real quick here. Give us a minute. I got Buck coming in. And we're going to bring the league editor in, too. Just get his thoughts of this race, too. Before he bees the powder boy and go to bed. Alright. Yes. We want a blooming freaking onion. See, I'm trying to be PG, but Australians are not PG, so it's kind of hard to be PG.
I reckon I've done pretty well being a Brit.
I bet your swear jar is full.
What swear jar?
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright, we're trying to get Buck in here. I just suggested him because it's your party, Robbie.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah,
So
I forgot.
get him in. Yep, you're good. Get him
Yeah,
in
I
here.
just sent you a request for Flirt with Disaster too. I'm pretty sure that's him.
I don't know if I'm friends with Check. Give
Check.
me 1 second here, guys. Blue screen here. I don't know if I'm friends with Checkmate. Let me see here. Okay, and then the next person that's gonna be Tatty. All right, 1 moment, Buck. 1 moment, Buck. We're blue screened right now, so 1 moment. This would be Shadow, yes, sir. We are
Okay.
back. Yep, you get. All right. You always allow there, Buck.
Yes, I always have it on always low, but
Alrighty. Well, man, good race tonight. This race literally was very exciting to watch. I mean, I jumped in with 69 laps into the race because I just got off work. But there was a lot of excitement through this whole race. Walk us through that last couple stages there for you, man.
well, first I just want to say I hate this track. I absolutely hate it. But I'm really glad I got the win. It takes a whole bunch of pressure off my chest just to get rid of this race and put it in the books.
Mm.
And I got
absolutely,
some decent races coming up to get me some good points. So
Yeah, I was seeing that well, it would have been a good battle if Noko didn't have computer issues in his car tonight. Got him on pit road here, so
yeah, I feel
it'd have been a
really
good
bad.
race because between you, Flirt, and Noko, it was some good racing.
I feel really bad for what happened. I came off of turn four and I came off turn four and just got sideways, wrecked him, and then I think he went to pits and all of a sudden just lagged out. So it really sucks for him. Maybe he can redeem himself next race. By saying that, it sounds like it's a bad thing. Anyways,
It's one of those things that happen there, Buck. I think like us up in the booth, we were watching the three guys, is yourself, Noko, and Flirt with Disaster, really going at it for position there. And then Flirt got around both of you guys all at once. When something like that happens, you push a little bit harder, try and regain position.
I sometimes do, but at the same time, I think for a second, I'm like, I know I'm faster on older tires, except when it gets down to 20, because Flirt that last couple laps, he was catching me fast. But yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It really depends on the situation. Like if it's a couple laps left in the stage, the race, I'll push it.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
I heard you guys talking. Like my car was, it really wasn't that loose as a setup and as like in general, but it got to the point where it was super loose at the end. Like I was having to baby it off the corner, almost every freaking corner. It was insane, but
It looks like, honestly, just from us in the booth, it looks like everybody was having trouble coming out of two on like a mid-cycle run.
it's because there's a bump. There's a bump that you come out, and if you, like, especially with me, I kept gassing it at a certain point, and it just wanted to turn me. You have to gas it, let off right when you get to that bump, go through the bump, and then gas it again. You shouldn't have a problem.
Huh.
Because, yeah, I was seeing
Yeah.
Noko having issues. I was seeing Flirt a little bit have issues. And then I saw you sometimes had issue with it as well.
Yeah, I will say one thing. I feel like if that caution didn't come out, I feel like I would have got the win. Anyways, I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but I had a great strategy because I was about like 10 seconds behind pit earlier, maybe like 10 laps earlier. Next time I was like 5 seconds behind, and that last one before Flirt got wrecked, I was right behind him, and it was like we maybe need one or two more pit stops, and I've been fine.
So now,
I mean,
if that one caution one that came out though, would you guys have been really stretching for fuel? Because we were
yeah.
we were calculating that if it had ran full cycle both time, you guys were about 4 laps short.
Honestly, I was worried more about my tires because at least for me, I don't know how everyone else was racing, but me, I could not make it on a full run, so I basically went like 50 laps, then pit, 50 laps, then pit. Yeah, I think there's like 55 laps.
55. Then that must have been a middle, third of the. Well, we were watching Trout's stream, so he must have been on like a third of his run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
But
Buck, you ran a really good race.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Really
man,
good
it
race.
was something to watch for sure.
Yeah, definitely. With Noco, and then unfortunately he lagged out, and then Flirt come along out of nowhere. No idea where it came from. I was like, "Who's that?"
All right. So if you guys
You know?
want,
Where did he come from?
Yeah.
you guys have any other questions for Buck before he heads out of here and we go to talk to our second place person?
No, I mean, good race, mate. Well done.
Yeah, congratulations on the win, Buck, and I'm sure there's several more to come. And yeah, good job tonight, man.
All right, you guys have a good night.
All right, you too,
Yeah,
man.
you too.
You too, man.
All right, going for second place finisher here, Flirt.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Not much.
Mr. Dark Horse tonight.
Yeah,
Right?
I was in the dark car, man. I had to show out.
So our theory was, my theory was the way you were running, and we were talking about this. That first stage, the first two stages, you were trying to figure out what your car had, weren't you?
A little bit. I knew I wasn't going to be near as fast because I was looking at the lap times because I didn't get to qualify to start in the back. And RJ had ran like a 29.5 or something, like 28.5, whatever it was. And I was like, I know I'm not putting those laps down. I'm running about 29.7 consistently. So I was trying to figure out if that was just a really fast lap or if they were running that consistently. And a little bit of traffic around us. We never could really get up to the leaders by the time I cleared the pack. It seemed like the leaders were gone at that point. But I was watching the intervals, and we really never... they never ran away from me. It was just staying the same, but I never gained on them. And then we lucked into, I think it was the start of stage 3, we lucked into a third place spot, and I was curious to see how it ran, and we just kind of hung behind Noco and Buck, and we never left them, they never left us. And about 20 laps into the stage, we're all three running side by side, pretty much flipping spots, and I get lucky, make the pass, and then they go into each other.
But regardless of them getting into each other, where I think you would have had something to say about the outcome of the race tonight. Tell us a little bit what it's like. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. You're racing for your first win of the season, right?
Correct. This is my 5th race with Giggity. I had a couple guys, cards and bad for racing, pull me in and said, "Hey, this is a pretty cool league. You should think about joining now." I just happened to try out, jump in. Boom actually picked me up, and I lucked into a cup spot, and I've only got 5 races, so you want to talk about nervous, clearing, seeing those wreck behind me with 120 to go is a scary feeling.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine it. Hopefully, that's something that you can get a couple behind you and put it away. Me personally, I haven't been able to do it yet. I still get all nervous and crazy when I get out front. But no, it was cool to watch, man. And I think all bias aside, all of us up here in the booth were rooting for you just a little bit.
Yeah, it was funny. I think it was the end of stage 2. I didn't say anything, but I was watching. Mills goes, "Is that the 3 car?" For like the last 10 laps, I watched you slowly, patiently move your way up. I literally watched it unfold on the camera. I didn't want to say anything until what happened, because you know how well that commentator curse just randomly bites people in the butt.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't say anything until you got to him.
I didn't want to really be noticed, if you're being honest, because I wasn't sure I could stay up there. I just wanted to see kind of how the car would handle up there, and it just kept cornering after corner after corner. It stayed. I was like, okay, maybe we got something for him. We stuck up there.
I reckon you ran it really well. You were consistent every lap. We was watching you, and you was just doing the same line over and over. It's like you were on the rails.
I do have one question. That wreck that happened down the front stretch, how bad did that actually hurt your car for the performance that it was?
It definitely affected it a little bit, because I know pre-wreck, I could run on the outside of Buck, who had a lot of damage, and I would still carry speed enough to get around him. But after that, it seemed like it was a little bit more even, which he had a better restart, and then we got off to that final restart, and it was just me trying to catch him. We went to those pit stops, and I think I got put right in the middle of the pack when I came out, and by the time I cleared and had enough tires to get it going. He was so far ahead. I was clicking off time, but he was just too far gone at that point.
Fair enough, but man, it was something to watch. Man, let me ask you this: how do you feel after 400 laps, 800 times on and off the gas and brake, cranking that wheel, man? How you feel right now?
It sounds weird, but everybody's like, once you find that zone, you don't notice anything. When Buck and Noco wrecked in about 5 laps of the nerve settling of having to run 3 wide in Richmond, which should never happen, but it happened. After about 5 laps, we settled in, and before long, I looked off, and we'd already clicked off 40 laps, and we're pitting, and I felt that rhythm, and it wasn't so bad. But towards the end, I could definitely feel just the line wasn't as consistent, and I was all over the place towards the end.
Yeah. I believe it. It's a long race.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But it was fun. Yeah. I appreciate the Giggity for letting me come out and try to show my skill. Hopefully I can put more finishes together like that and see what I can do and maybe make a name for myself in the future.
Oh, you keep running consistent like that,
start.
you will. You keep running consistent
definitely.
like that. That's where it's key.
Hopefully.
And you know what? That speaks like crazy volume to what we were talking about earlier in the broadcast. You know, if you're not in Giggity, you see it on YouTube, you like what you see, you want to get involved, it's that easy, man. Flair was picked up 4 weeks ago, he just got his first win in Cup, so there's always
almost got a win.
Oh, almost. Sorry.
Almost. They always say you remember your losses more than you remember your wins. I'm going to remember the second place for a long time until I can finally click off one at Richmond. But it's fun. The bros got their first win of the season, and we went 1-2, so I can't be mad at it.
There you go.
All right. Well,
Well
guys,
done,
is that all the questions we got for Flirt? We'll go into our 3rd place finisher here.
Oh, I've got one more question.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to go off and play Richmond now in a public lobby?
Oh, no. I don't even want to start any tracks that start with the letter R right now.
No worries. Well done,
Okay.
dude.
Take it easy, guy. Good broadcast.
All right. Thank you, bud.
Bye.
Take care, Flair.
All right. In 3rd place tonight, we got Checkmate Taylor.
He's not in here yet, Robbie. Did you accept the invite?
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, guys. Epic failure. Giggity pride here.
400 laps, everyone. Cut us some slack.
I'm just actually looking through Chase's paint schemes that he runs, man. They actually put some good schemes for him.
All right, looks like the invite is out for Checkmate there. Hopefully you can join us up in the booth.
And then I don't know if he's still up. I'm gonna ask Taddy if he can join.
Yeah, might as well. Get Taddy up in here.
Well, I want his perspective of how the league ran tonight for 400 laps. But I don't know if he got offline.
You know, as an insider on the outside looking in, I was quite pleased with what I saw out there tonight. We saw minimal cautions.
Yeah.
What we have, like 2 or 3 that were unscheduled.
Oh, yeah.
We saw good side-by-side action. We didn't see anybody wrecking each other. I think the incidents
you
that we
saw
did see
people
tonight were
leaning on
purely
each other.
accidental.
I mean,
There's a difference, though, right?
Yeah, there's wrecking and leaning. Yeah, there's 2 different ways.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, you know, I love when I hear that out of Taddy that, you know, somebody will contest some contact or a finish or a pass or whatever, and Taddy will look at it, and he always does, which is awesome on Taddy's part, but he'll look at it and be like, that was a bump and run, dude. That's racing. And I love that. You know, there's a huge difference between giving somebody a tap and knocking somebody out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Altogether, right? So.
Well, guys, sadly, I don't look like we're getting Checkmate, nor we're getting Taddy in the chat. I think they got off, guys. So, any thoughts before we wrap this broadcast up, guys?
You know, I think the broadcast kind of spoke for itself. It was a good race, awesome to watch. Definitely a long one. I'm sure all the drivers are worn out, and that's why they're signed off. They're already icing their arms. Yeah, no, I'd say hats off to all the drivers that took a part in the race tonight. It was fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, if you guys can, before we head out here, tomorrow night, like we were saying, come stop out and see me and Robbie racing tomorrow night. We're gonna be racing Canadian Tire with Xfinity Series. So if you guys want to come out and stop see us, he's supporting NoCo Racing, and I'm under the Underdog stable here.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that. It's going to be an autumn race.
Yeah, I'm throwing a wrench at that race. Honestly, after there, where do we race next for next week? Because I'm more really looking forward than this race. Not gonna lie.
I'm not actually too sure where we're going to be running next, but wherever we go in the Xfinity Series, it's always a good race to watch. Sometimes better than the Cup, and yeah, we always definitely get some close racing going on.
All
So
right.
yeah,
Well,
come and join us.
yep. Well, guys, my name's Shadow. Got Mills and Robbie. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. See you guys tomorrow if you want. We really appreciate everybody that comes and watches our videos. When you guys literally could be doing anything else on a Wednesday night or even through the week. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you guys tomorrow night.